The Standoff at Sparrow Creek was a really interesting kind of thriller, and it's one of those low budget, minimal character pieces where you take a bunch of people to one location and then add in some tension and suspense and just let it grow naturally. And I really kind of liked this, and the whole premise of this one was about a militia. Starts off with one of our characters. He hears gunshots in the distance. He turns on his scanner, finds out there's been a police shooting, and quickly these men all gather together, the 6 of them, to figure out what exactly has been going on. So they get there, they figure out that all of them are there, they've pieced together the information of an attack that's happened, they decide that they're the prime suspects and it's time to get rid of some of the weapons. When they go and they realise that there's a gun missing, there's some grenades missing, there is some body armour missing, and the sudden realisation is that one of those people is the shooter. One of those people could possibly have put the rest of them in danger. So it's up to an ex-policeman member of the militia to interview everyone else and try and figure out who's telling the truth and who is lying. And that's what we get for the next hour or so of the movie. These incredibly fun interview sequences where we find out more about the characters, more about the interviewee, and adding in more tension and mystery and suspense to the movie. And this is one that really lives and dies on the mystery at the heart of it. Who shot at this funeral of police officers? Who is hiding information? Who is hiding information about their personal lives as well as this event as well? And the performances are all top notch. It's a varied cast of characters that they have here. Some who are more loquacious than others, some who are more vicious than others, and it just really kind of comes together in a crescendo of revelations near the end of it. And I really quite liked the Standoff at Sparrow Creek. I found it was something that was really quite interesting, something that I was captivated with as I watched our main character try to interview various people, getting conflicting information and not really tying up what's happened, as we have this dreaded sense that something grander is happening to the outside world. It becomes something that really puts under the microscope of these characters. It's set within the one location of this kind of warehouse, but it's varied enough. We see enough different angles and enough different textures going on in this building that it kind of keeps it fresh. There is some wonderful lighting in here that really creates that mood that builds upon that tension. We have all these characters whom we know almost instantly that they're all dangerous in their own way, and that's just compounded by the information that we get throughout the movie. But this movie has turns and twists and shake-ups of the plots and revelations on top of revelations, and it's that kind of ending of the movie that you're either going to go with or not. It's a really interesting tie-up. There is plenty of breadcrumbs leading towards that ending if you're willing to go that route. It's one of several options they could have chose, and I think it's a bold and interesting idea that the movie ultimately has. It's a really great low budget thriller that delivers, I feel, the kind of thing we don't really get as much of as we should. A solid 3.5 out of 5 type of movie. But I'd love to know your thoughts on the Standoff at Sparrow Creek. Let me know in the comment box below. I'll see you next time on Man v Film.